Hello students, how is everything? Let's start with English. English Grammar for Grade 6, Unit 8.
Okay students, let's start our lesson today by reviewing simple past. Oke, kita mulai pelajaran hari ini dengan mengulang kembali pelajaran simple past tense yang dalam bentuk aktifnya. Okay, so let's see the example here. Kita lihat contohnya ya. The kid ate the cake. Anak tersebut memakan kue. As usual, the grammatical structure in simple past for active sentence is subject, followed by verb to, verb in past, and then the object. Okay, this one is one of the example about past tense. The kid ate the cake. Let's see next example. Sandra wrote a letter. Sandra menulis sebuah surat. Sandra as subject. Wrote is verb to in past. Berasal dari kata write. And a letter as object. Okay, just now ate is verb to from eat. Wrote is verb to from write. Okay, this one is just a simple review of past tense. And then next, let's move to passive voice. So what is a passive voice? Apa yang dimaksud dengan passive voice? Passive voice is the opposite of active voice. Passive voice itu adalah kebalikan dari active voice. It is often used when the action is more important or interesting than the person who does the action. Biasanya passive voice itu digunakan ketika sebuah kegiatan atau action itu lebih penting atau lebih menarik daripada orang yang melakukan kegiatan tersebut. Kita lebih fokus ke aksinya daripada orang yang melakukan. But here, as we learn only about grammar structure, karena kita hanya belajar tentang grammar structure, so we will just focus on the grammar structure. Jadi kita akan fokus hanya mempelajari struktur grammarnya saja. Let's look at the example. Miss ambil contoh yang dari slide pertama ya. The kid ate the cake. Anak tersebut memakan kue. Okay, so this is an active sentence. Ini adalah sebuah kalimat aktif. Where the kid is a subject, ate is verb to from eat, and the cake is an object. So how do we change this sentence into passive sentence? Bagaimana kita merubah kalimat aktif ini menjadi kalimat pasif? Okay, so when we form the passive sentence, okay, ketika kita mau membentuk sebuah kalimat pasif, we put the object from the active sentence in front of the passive sentence. Kita meletakkan objek yang dari kalimat aktif ini ke depan kalimat pasif. Okay, and then it is followed by verb and past participle verb 3, and then the agent. Oke, jadi objek yang dari kalimat aktif kita pindahkan ke depan kalimat pasif, the cake, and then followed by verb to be. Verb to be dari the cake apa? The cake ini kan singular, so we use was, kita gunakan was. And then followed by verb 3, past participle. Kita ambil verb 2 dari kalimat aktif, ate, and then we change into past participle. Kita ambil verb 2 dari kalimat aktif, kita ganti jadi verb 3. Was eaten by, followed by, and then siapa yang memakannya? The kid. So, jadi kalau di kalimat aktif itu anak itu memakan kue. Di kalimat pasifnya, kue itu dimakan oleh anak. Oke, kue itu dimakan oleh anak. Okay, let's move to the grammatical structure. Tadi kan Miss langsung kasih contoh. Nah, basically the grammatical structure in passive voice is not that hard. Gak susah ya kalau untuk menghafal grammatical structure-nya. It's just to be plus past participle, verb 3. Okay, here the to be's here we use in simple past are was and were. To be yang kita gunakan dalam simple past ada dua, yaitu was dan were. Where this was itu digunakan untuk singular subject, while were used for plural subject. Jadi was itu digunakan untuk subjek yang singular, yang tunggal, sedangkan yang were itu digunakan untuk subjek yang jamak, yang banyak. Okay, let's look at two examples here. The bridge was built by John Mariel in 1745. Jembatan itu dibangun oleh John Mariel di tahun 1745. Look at the pattern here. The bridge is singular subject, so we use was. Okay, and then verb 3, past participle, and then by the agent. Let's look at the second example. Some apples were eaten by the kid. Some apples were eaten by the kid. Beberapa apel dimakan oleh anak-anak itu. Some apples here adalah subjek jamak, subjeknya banyak apel. Okay, so we use to be were. Were eaten past participle by the kid. Okay, students. Next, let's practice more. Miss gunakan kalimat di slide sebelumnya. So here is the active sentence. John Mariel built the bridge in 1745. John Mariel adalah subjek. Built itu adalah verb 2. Okay, the bridge is object, and then this one is keterangan waktu. Let's see how to change into passive voice. Oke, kalau passive voice, kita ubah yang mana dulu? Kita pindahkan yang mana dulu? Subject, verb, atau object? Of course, object ya. So, object, the bridge. The bridge. Nah, untuk to be-nya, kita nggak boleh lihat yang subjek di kalimat aktif. Kita harus lihat subjek yang di kalimat pasif. The bridge itu singular atau plural? Singular, right? So we use was. The bridge was built. Verb 3-nya adalah built also. Jadi the bridge was built by who? Kalau Miss terjemahkan ke dalam bahasa Indonesia, jembatan itu dibangun oleh siapa? By John Mariel. Subjeknya kita pindahkan ke belakang. By John Mariel in 1745. Oke, anak-anak, students, bisa dimengerti ya. Miss ulangi kembali, kalau misalnya kita mau mengubah kalimat aktif menjadi kalimat pasif, kita memindahkan objek dari kalimat aktif ke depan, and then followed by, dan diikuti dengan verb to be. Ya, verb to be sesuai dengan subjek yang di depan ya. Kalau misalnya singular kita pakai was, plural kita pakai were. Karena di sini singular, Miss pakai was, and then followed by verb 3, diikuti oleh verb 3, verb 3. Kata kerja bentuk kedua, pindahkan jadi verb 3, and then followed by whom? Oleh siapa? John Mariel, kita pindahkan ke belakang, in 1745. Okay, students. Okay. Nah, beberapa dari kalimat aktif itu kadang ada yang pakai I, you. Nah, gimana cara untuk memindahkannya nanti ke kalimat pasif? Kita lihat dulu di sini tabelnya. Let's see the chart here first. Nah, for subject pronouns seperti biasa ya, I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. Ini Miss pisahkan menjadi dua, singular and plural. Singular itu untuk yang satu orang, plural itu yang banyak. Okay, for singular, I, you, he, she, it, while plural, we, you, and they. Nah, untuk ubah ke object pronouns-nya, dari subjek menjadi objek nanti ya. Biasa subjek itu di kalimat aktif, nanti dia ke kalimat pasifnya jadi object pronouns. Nah, I itu diganti menjadi me, you, he, him, she, her, it, we, us, you, they, them. Oke, ini Miss sekilas aja jelasinnya. Okay, now let's see the exercise 18 on your supplementary workbook. Miss langsung kasih contoh dari exercise 18 yang ada dari supplementary workbook kalian. Okay, let's see number 1. This is an active sentence. My mother bought some apples. Ibu saya membeli beberapa apel. So here we need to change into passive voice. How to do it? Kita ubah ke passive voice, gimana caranya? First thing you need to do is you move the object, okay? Nah, Miss review kembali. My mother is subject, bought is verb 2, kata kerja bentuk kedua. Some apples adalah beberapa apple object. Oke, nah kita pindahkan some apples ke depan dulu, right? Some apples. Nah, some apples ini verb to be-nya apa? Was atau were? Beberapa apple berarti banyak ya, kita gunakan were. Were followed by past participle, bought. Bought yang verb 2 ini ganti jadi verb 3 jadi bought also. Some apples were bought. Beberapa apple dibeli oleh siapa? By my mother. Some apples were bought by my mother. Jadi objeknya pindah ke depan. Diikutin dengan verb to be, and then diikutin dengan past participle, and then by the agent. Okay, let's move to second example, number 2. The police arrested the robber yesterday. Polisi itu menangkap pencuri itu kemarin. The police is a subject, arrested is as verb 2, the robber is object, and then this one is keterangan waktunya. Ya, nah kita pindahkan objeknya the robber in front. The robber was or were. Use was or were. Okay, the robber is singular, so we use was. Was and then followed by verb 3, arrested become arrested too. The robber was arrested by whom? Pencuri itu ditangkap oleh siapa? The robber was arrested by the police yesterday. The robber was arrested by the police yesterday. Okay, now let's see number 7. Okay, Miss langsung move to number 7 karena ini kalian harus ganti subject pronounnya ke object pronoun. They learned Spanish 2 years ago. Mereka belajar bahasa Spanyol 2 tahun yang lalu. Okay, so the passive is Spanish object, kita pindahkan ke depan. Karena Spanish adalah singular, Miss pakai was. Spanish was learned, verb 3 dari ini ya, verb 2 ya. Spanish was learned by whom? Bahasa Spanyol itu dipelajari oleh siapa? By them. Kenapa Miss pakai them? Karena di sini di kalimat aktifnya subject, Miss pindahkan jadi object pronouns. Subject pronouns become object pronouns. Spanish was learned by them 2 years ago. Oke, bisa ya anak-anak? Nah, ini Miss kasih 3 contoh untuk exercise kalian. Now you need to do exercise 17, 18, and 19 on your supplementary workbook. Okay, don't forget to review my video, learn again how to change active sentence to passive sentence, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.